Rocco, such a promising start, and a tough way to see this thing come to a close, especially considering how good the bullpen has been lately.
Yep. It is. I mean, anytime you got a lead like that and you're in a good spot and you can't hold it, it's disappointing. Looking at it, we had the game in front of us. We knew what we needed to do. We just simply didn't do what we needed to do. There was no secret as to the way that went. We gave up a number of runs in the last 2 innings, and we're not going to win, giving up that many runs. But we had the right guys in there. They've been doing a real nice job for us out of the pen, like you said. Today just was certainly not our day out of the bullpen.
You kind of did exactly what you were hoping to see against Kirby, going after him early, then bringing the guys in. I mean, that first inning was kind of a slaughter. But how do you balance that then with 18 strikeouts?
Yeah, it is too many strikeouts. I mean, that's a lot of times where we're just not having productive, outcomes. But I did really like what we did early in the game. I really did like those types of swings. That's the way you have to attack Kirby. That's the way you're going to get to him. And we did get to him. And we got him out of the game. And they ended up bringing in most of their bullpen to stay, in the best possible spot. And they needed a big inning. And they got one. They got 2 of them. I think really the late innings for us, the part that always bothers you the most is the free passes, which they're not having to. You feel like you want to make them earn it. You want to make them work for it. They had good at bats. We just have to get in the zone is what we have to do, and we didn't do our part. And if we do our part, you have a much better chance of winning.
Is it safe to assume you're only using Duran 3 of 4 to protect a lead?
Today?
Yeah.
Ortega was definitely the guy in that spot. For me, there wasn't. I didn't have a huge question in my mind of whether or not we were going to bring in Duran in a tie game right there. He has thrown a whole lot. That's just to push the game one more inning. And to me, Ortega has to go out against he's done a good job against lefties. I think he's perfectly capable of handling that spot. And again, we felt like we had the right players out there for those specific matchups and parts of the lineup. We just have to get the outs. We just have to throw strikes and get the outs and do a better job of that.
It's been a little challenging balancing bullpen usage these past few days, like Jack's down today, Duran yesterday, just based on how much some of these guys have been used lately.
Yeah, and the reason they've all been used so much is because we've been winning, and we've been playing a lot of good ball games, and we want to get the best matchups late in the game, and so we've been running those guys out there over and over again. I don't think overusing them, but certainly using them a lot, and they've been doing their jobs and doing them well. So I don't have complaints about our bullpen and the way we've been going. I like what I've seen. We have had, again, 13 games in a row. This is 12 of the 12th of the 13 games. So we've been playing a lot, and when that happens, and you're playing a lot of good ball games, you're going to end up using your guys. So we've had guys down every day. It's not an excuse for not going out there and getting the job done or not throwing strikes or anything like that. But we are going to have guys down when we're playing like this, and it's part of the game. It's part of what we have to deal with. Do you want to have a fresh bullpen every day and be able to use everyone? Absolutely, but that's not reality. And the team we're playing against is dealing with the same thing. They've been using their guys a lot, and they have guys down every day too.
Are you bringing in a fresh arm?
We are. We are going to make a move. We're going to option Ortega down, and we'll have the corresponding move soon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's say something about Pablo. I mean, obviously you wanted to kind of protect the bullpen, give length, and able to stick with him 6th inning, 7th inning.
Yeah, Pablo did a nice job. I think a very nice just overall outing in every way. I can't really pinpoint one thing that he did, especially well. He did everything well. I thought he looked very sharp. He threw some good change-ups. He looked crisp. The velo wasn't at its highest of any kind, but I think he used his fastball well in the outing. And some of the reactions to the fastballs, even though they weren't, the two-seamers and the four-seamers, they maybe weren't at 96, all of them, but the reactions from the hitters were what we were looking for. So really, really good outing from him.
Was being a little aggressive on the base pass part of the game plan? Because what was it, 4 steals, 3 attempts, 1 caught? I'm just curious. Was being
Did we have three
was
bags today?
It was Willie had 2,
Willie and
Ryan, and then
Ryan.
Farmer was.
Yeah.
Was there something else? Was that part of the thought process? Was that it's all on their own?
Not really.
Okay.
It's not. I mean, it's not all on their own. I mean, we're watching the game and we're green lighting guys and taking advantage of opportunities when they come up. It's not every matchup or pitcher catcher matchup, but we have some opportunities. Willie's always going to be running. I mean, he's when he gets the green light, he's ready to go first pitch, and he's been good with that. So. We're going to take advantage and be opportunistic whenever we can, but it's been good when our guys are on the move. It's overall it's been pretty good for us.